Receiving your service-connected disability compensation is more than just receiving money. Hey everybody, it's me, Tommy Marquez. Back to give you more facts, less fiction. I've had some of the people comment, would veterans even apply for service-connected disability if money wasn't involved? Well, let me tell you, as a veteran who actually received service-connected disability compensation for the injuries I sustained when I was in the military, I can tell you that this benefit is a lot more than just money. Now, the money's nice, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I don't spend it, okay? But there's much more than just that. It improved my entire family's quality of life. So let's kind of go through some things. One, as a disabled veteran, you get federal point preference, 10 points. And they give you these extra points that put you above other veterans and people who never served going through the federal hiring process. Each state also has a very unique system that's specific to each state that outlines point preference for hiring former veterans also. Okay, now let's talk about your dependents. So in California, for instance, there is a California tuition fee waiver for the children of disabled veterans. And it also works in some other programs too for disabled veterans and themselves and their spouses. But I don't want to get all into the weeds of that. Each state has their own fee waiver or reduction of tuition for college fees for the dependents of veterans that are disabled and receiving service-connected disability. And then third, there's educational benefits even for your spouse if you're 100% total and permanent. Chapter 31 is a good example where your spouse and your dependents can also get money to go back to school. So all those things is just like a little portion of the benefits you get from each state and the federal government as a whole when you get service-connected disability compensation. So to all those people who are there thinking, hey, I don't want to take from the government. I've heard that it's welfare for veterans. I'm not missing a leg, I'm not missing an arm, and you have too much pride to go out there and apply. Well, let me tell you something. Pride ain't going to pay one tuition payment. Pride ain't going to pay your mortgage. Pride ain't going to pay your car payment. And the reality is this. If you receive a service-connected disability compensation and you don't need the money, you could do something good with that money. You give it to a nonprofit, to a veteran program, whatever, but you still want to get those other non-monetary benefits so that you can improve your life and your family's.